All right, I'm here with Sports Illustrated senior writer Jenny Vrentas. Jenny, thanks so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
First of all, like the big storyline of the Combine this year is this new schedule. Obviously, we've got media availabilities in the morning, the workouts at night. Have you talked to anybody about how it's affecting some players or coaches as they pursue evaluating these prospects?
I think one feedback I heard is that for the players, it's not the best because they kind of spend the day waiting around. They may have interviews scheduled throughout the afternoon, but you're basically waiting all day for the workout. And a lot of them are training for the Combine during the morning and in the afternoon, so having the workouts at night is kind of different for their bodies. So I did hear some people wonder if in future years it would lead fewer prospects to participate because they're not used to working out at night. It might not be at peak performance.
That's a good point, because I've heard some people saying, well, we want to get them in that night schedule because it's a game day schedule, but that is a good point. Do you think anybody is kind of saying, well, I appreciate the downtime here?
Yeah, maybe, and I think for the team personnel, it's maybe not too different. You're kind of just flopping the workouts and the interviews, and, your day kind of is late anyway. But it was a little bit disorienting, I think, hearing from teams trying to get a sense of, like, my day is different this year. Where should I be at what time? And different flow to it for sure.
Absolutely. Now, the quarterbacks worked out last night. Obviously, the Giants drafted a quarterback last year, but a lot of teams are looking to kind of trade up to secure the quarterback of their future. Who stood out in that process last night?
Yeah, it was interesting because obviously Joe Burrow and Tua didn't work out, and they're the two headliners of this class. But one person that stood out was Jalen Hurts. I thought he had a really good workout. Could go higher than some expect. Heading into this combine, people were saying maybe third or fourth round, but he had a really great workout throwing the ball. Was really sharp, and I heard a lot of people saying afterward that they would be surprised if he lasted past the second round.
Absolutely. Dave Gettleman has obviously been shy to trade down in the first round in years past, but he did say they're open for business, so who knows, if somebody wants to get their quarterback at 4, they might. Now, another thing that we've been talking about this week is the CBA. It's gone to vote. It is expected to pass, people are saying, but how are teams proceeding with free agency with a lot of question marks around it?
Yeah, the expectation, like you said, is probably that it will pass. There's a core of minimum salary players around the league, 60%, who it really benefits. The new deal would really benefit them, so it's likely that they vote. But I do think in terms of teams waiting to see if the players approve the CBA, there has been a lot of anticipation and anxiousness, like, is this going to get done? Because it's so hard to negotiate contracts and talk about specific terms if you don't know exactly what the rules will be in the 2020 league year. So I do think it has slowed down business. I mean, teams are still conducting meetings, obviously, but in terms of getting into the nitty-gritty of contracts, I think it's really been a slowing down of the process here.
Absolutely. A lot more to unfold, obviously, in the days and weeks to come. Jenny Vrentas, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hey Giants fans, Saquon Barkley here. You want to see more videos? Subscribe below.